to be kidding me.
Shake like that.
You're going to my show up.
Shake like that.
Good evening, everyone. It is Merleworld After Dark with your guest, Scott Wright of Next Gem. And now here's your host, Merlin. All right, everyone, rise and shine. It's Merleworld card time, and this is Merleworld After Dark. We got 4 people on the show watching right now, and I've got my guest, Scott Wright of Next Gem. He's coming with me to Las Vegas tomorrow. We'll be here this weekend. Also, let me make sure I got the text, got the banner showing. I thought I want to have it showing right now. Let's see. Let's get that baby. There it is. I got it showing. Let's bring Scott on right now. Next Gem. Scott, good evening, buddy. How you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent, Merlin. It's great to see you. If my math is correct, 24 hours from now, we might be hanging out in person.
Oh, I hope so. Better, unless, some weird technical difficulty happens.
Knock on wood.
No, it's already got our plan. We've got Meow Wolf. Hopefully, we're going to have some dinner this time right now together. And we'll go to the Omega Mart Meow Wolf tomorrow, and then hit the strip, buddy. And then we've got the show Mint Collective for the rest of the weekend. So, are you ready? You got your cards prepared?
I do. I've got them right here in the case next to me, and I'm so ready because I missed the last Dallas card show. So the last show I was at was Culture Collision in Atlanta. Yes. So it's been far too long. So I'm ready for my card show fix.
All right. So tell everybody who you are and what you do, Scott.
Yeah, my name is Scott Wright. I am a co-founder of Next Gem. And in my past life, I used to cover the NFL draft for 20 years.
Wow.
And in late 2020, I was hanging out for a guys' weekend with my buddy and colleague, Dave Anderson. And we had both become collectors again in the recent years. And we were talking about how there's really been kind of a lack of technical innovation in the hobby. I kind of joke that a lot of the websites and look like they're straight out of the late 1990s, and I only say that half jokingly with some of them. Everyone was managing their collections on spreadsheets, and we just thought there has to be a better way than this. So we went about investigating, researching, interviewing people to kind of confirm and validate the problem. Out of that, Next Gem was born, which is an app for iPhone to easily image, manage, and share your collection.
Nice. And so what do people need to do to get the app, and what should they do once they have the app?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to get on the app, you can go to nextgem.com, and right now we're invite only, but actually after the show, I'll drop some invite codes in the comments below. So it'll be first come, first serve. So if you want to grab one, you can get early access to the app and check it out. And the initial offering, what it does is a few different things. And the big one is image your cards. So you snap 2 pictures of your cards, and we have a nice interface to help you capture the best image possible. And then we process it, and we give you a 10-image output. Not only do you have that front and back, but we give you all the quadrants. On slab cards, we extract all that data for you, so you don't have to do that. And do a lot of other cool little card-specific stuff because it's built specifically for cards. It's not one of these other platforms or technologies that was just co-opted for use by the card people because there weren't other alternatives. We're building this and all the features with card people in mind. So that's the core of it right now, is to capture great images of your collection that you can easily sort, manage, share. But then the other side of that coin is you can discover other people's collections as well. So we have an Instagram style infinite scroll where you can, till your heart's content, go down and see all the awesome new cards that have come onto the platform. You can see who owns them, look at their collections. You can chat with them, connect with their owners. And that's the other key component of what we're doing is the community. We really want to build a community for card people. And one of the things we're looking for right now is kind of ambassadors for genres, people like you who, for the non-sports and the pop culture stuff, Merlin, who are experts in your field. We want to bring them in early and let them kind of be leaders on Next Gem. So if you have a specialty, hit us up at Next Gem app on social.
Yeah, and I have it right below on the scroll too, on the ticker. I have his link to his Instagram at Next Gem app, right? I hope I have that right, Scott. Do I?
You do. You got it, as always.
Oh, yeah, and we'll be there. They'll be there in Vegas, right? You'll have a booth.
We will.
Oh,
We
right.
will.
You'll have a
We
table.
are. I believe we are K10. I believe we're right next to a bar, which I don't know if that's a great location or a terrible location. I could see it going either way. But we're bringing some heat. We're bringing some really, really awesome cards.
Bar.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of cards are you gonna bring?
We're gonna bring a Kobe Bryant Credentials BGS 9.5, which is probably about a $350,000 card. We've got a couple.
That's yours? Is that yours?
I wish. No.
Oh my
It belongs to one of our members who was generous enough to let us bring these and showcase and kind of give an example of the type of stuff that you can see on the app. And we got a couple Jordan rookies, BGS 9.5 True Gem Mint Pluses. I mean, I could go on and on. Just
now,
Jordan,
do you sell
Kobe,
these on
LeBron.
consignment, or you just showcase them?
I'm not sure if they're available. If he's looking to move them or not, it would be one of those situations where you just hit him up through the app, through the chat, and just say, "Hey, are you interested in moving them?" Yeah.
Oh, nice. And what made you want to start? What made you want to make this app?
I think it goes back to, like I said, I noticed that lack of technical innovation, whereas so many of these other industries have advanced so much. It seemed like the card industry hadn't, and that's starting to change big time. And I like to feel like we're part of that, but there's a number of others as well, and I love to see that. And there's room for everybody because it was kind of a dry spell, I think. So I think that was a big part of it, and then just frustrations as being a card person myself, and a perfect example on Instagram. I would see a card on Instagram, and I would know that card is there, and no matter how hard I searched, no matter what combination of terms I used, hashtags, I could not find that card again. Because Instagram wasn't built for card people, right? It was built for, it has cards, but it also has influencers and cat pictures and all this other stuff, which are awesome. But if you're looking for cards, it's not the ideal experience.
No, it's very hard. Definitely. I'm still trying to, learn get the feel of it and everything. Hashtag whatever, if you put hashtag Kobe Bryant, you get a million things. What's up? I love podcasts and OG Card Scammer. What's up, buddy? What's up, Brad? How is Seattle? Hope you made it home safely from Dallas, buddy. I hope to see you all soon. Are y'all coming to Vegas? Podcast and OG? Are y'all going to be in Las Vegas? Let me know. So when y'all going to leave tomorrow, Scott?
I believe I hit the shuttle at like noon my time. I was doing the math. I think like door to door, it's gonna be like 9 hours of travel. I live in a really small town in Minnesota, which like living any place, it has its pluses and minuses, but definitely one of my least favorite things is you have to travel before you travel. Like I have to go 2 hours just to get to the airport. So, but hey, it's on the way. It's very easy, right? Because there's Vegas and hanging with you and a card show at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, I'm just like 30 minutes from LAX. Uber ride, that's it.
I picture like you and Dan like cruising in with the top down in a convertible, like swingers style.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Into Vegas.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have my
or maybe it's Fear and Loathing.
My hybrid Lexus. It's gonna be like packed to the brim, man. It's gonna be so packed. And my buddy's riding with me, Andy. You get to meet my buddy tomorrow. He's coming with me and staying with me. So he's this is going to be kind of a vacation for him. He went to the National with me in 2019. So, Scott, how long have you been in the hobby?
As a kid, I'm a cliche in a couple different ways. I was that kid back in the late 80s, early 90s who was setting up a table at the VFW and selling my cards. And I would buy my Chuck Knobloch cards for $0.25 and sell them for $1. And then, so I was a cliche in that way. I was just that hardcore collector as a kid. And then, like a lot of people, I fell out of it towards the end of high school when I got into college.
Because you remember the junk wax era, right? In the 90s?
I lived it, man. I lived it. Unfortunately, I got out just at the wrong time, just right as like Kobe and LeBron were coming along. But
Right.
boy, was I there for the junk wax? I got plenty of that, Merlin. Let me tell you.
I did too, buddy. That was my college years, man.
I like to joke though that when I was a kid, we always used to say, "Oh, why weren't people in 1952 buying these Mickey Mantles? What's the matter with them? Stupid." But now in
Right.
1996, why wasn't I buying Kobe Bryant's? It's now I'm on the other end of the coin. So so yeah, I fell out of the hobby going after college, and
Me too.
and then and partly because I fell in love with the NFL draft, and I went to school for sports journalism, and after
Oh,
I
you
graduated
did?
I did, and after I graduated from college, I started running my NFL draft website full time, which was Draft Countdown, and I did that for 20 years. And about 15 years in, I actually got a sponsorship deal with Panini where they hired me to go down to the All-Star game, the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama, where I'd go every year for a week. And they had me open packs of cards with the top quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and shoot videos of it. So you can still check those out on YouTube. I open packs
Really?
with Josh Allen, a babyface Josh Allen, Deebo Samuel, tons of great players, Daniel Jones. But yeah, so you can check those out on YouTube still. But that's how I kind of got back into the hobby and rediscovered my love of cards. And I think that was like 2017-ish, 2018-ish.
Not too long ago. It couldn't be with those names, definitely. That was just a few years ago.
Yeah. So
and then what made you decide to get into the business now of it?
Yeah, and part of it was just seeing that opportunity, and because I love cards, right? It's kind of coming full circle, and I always joke that I had a dream job covering the NFL draft. I got paid to watch, write, and talk about football for a living, but ultimately, cards were my first love. So when this opportunity arose, I just couldn't say no to it to go back to my first love. And it's such an exciting time for the industry too. Not only with what happened now with the boom, and that was awesome. It's great, still great, but I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm really excited for what Fanatics has planned and the type of resources they're going to pour into not only their own company but just the industry as a whole. And I really think the next 5 to 10 years are going to be a fun ride for the hobby.
You think so?
I really do. I'm very.
It's going to last longer than the junk wax era of the 90s. You think?
It's always a roller coaster ride with cards, right?
Okay.
It always ebbs and flows, and you're going to have that, but long term, especially the really top end cards, especially those I think have cemented themselves as legitimate alternative investments at this point. And I kind of say that they're my generation's Picassos, right? 50 years ago, the cool thing to do would be to hang a Picasso on your wall. Now it's to put a Michael Jordan rookie on display.
I know, right?
It's a lot more fun to talk about at cocktail parties than like some stock you just bought.
So what sport did you start collecting first?
Initially baseball. Yeah,
Okay.
Initially baseball. Minnesota Twins, and Chuck Knobloch was my favorite player as a kid. This is my Grail card. When I think about collecting,
Look at there.
It's the
I
1990
remember that
Chuck
era very
Knobloch.
well. 1990.
Yep, I
Wow,
never
that was
missed
the
an
height of my
opportunity to break
collecting,
that
man.
out.
Oh my goodness.
But then I went to football. Notre Dame is the one sports team that I live and die with to this day, and I fell in love with them because of Rocket Ismail, who I actually got to meet at the Dallas Card Show a few months ago, and it couldn't have been nicer. Sometimes
I remember when he played
heroes.
against the University of Tennessee, and he was big. I remember seeing him play in college.
Yep. So I fell in love with Notre Dame through him. Then I kind of trended toward football, but football, basketball, baseball, those were my main areas. And I'm pretty proficient to this day in basketball and football. Baseball, I've fallen off a little bit on the modern stuff, and I should be better at hockey as a Minnesotan. I'm kind of a poor excuse for a Minnesotan in that regard. I need to do better.
Oh, you are?
And I'm getting at F1 now. That's my new
what?
sports.
You are? Since when?
Totally. About 3 months ago, I watched the Netflix documentary, and now I just got caught up. I watched my first race last week, and I am not a race person at all.
Okay.
The only thing I could tell you about a car is like what color it is.
Okay.
But the storytelling is so well done on this Netflix series that by the time I was done, I knew all the racers, the teams, all the politics, and they just did such a great job with that. I firmly believe anybody who watches it is going to become a fan.
You're suggesting that not only me but the viewers should watch this series on Netflix.
Prepare yourself though, because you're gonna binge it. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'll watch an episode here or there. You're gonna get addicted and want to watch them all.
It's
So
one
make
of
sure you have
those type
time.
of series.
Totally. And then you're gonna start buying F1 cards. So that's the second thing. So
Oh
make sure,
no! Is
prepare
that why?
yourself.
Is that why everybody's buying them? Because they binged the series.
Totally. And now the
It's like
season
the
has
Last
started.
Dance kind of thing.
Yep. Last week was the
Oh,
first race
wow.
of the season.
Okay,
So
what's the series called?
it's F1 Drive to Survive.
F1 Drive to Survive.
And they have 4 seasons. They're like 10, 12 episode seasons each, 30 minutes each. And
Oh,
yeah,
they're
it's a
pretty
really
short.
easy
Okay.
watch. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm gonna watch that then.
2
And
thumbs up.
I love. I can't wait. And then you started getting into non-sports too. Is that because of me, or had you already started doing it before you met me?
You know what? It was really close. It might have been like literally the same weekend in Dallas.
That's crazy.
It was really close. And I always liked the Britney Spears rookie card, so I always kind of dabbled in that just because I was a fan of Britney.
I'm talking about the Sports Illustrated card,
the
correct?
Sports Illustrated for Kids card. Yep, the
Okay.
classic from 2001.
I want to give a shout out to Brian Basketballs. What's up, Brian? Good to hear from you, buddy. Okay, go ahead, Scott.
But yeah, down in Dallas, this is the card that kind of started all for me. It's the Snoop Dogg rookie,
Oh, the Snoop Dogg
1995
rookie.
Panini stickers. And
What's
you know,
the grade on that one? I can't see the grade.
this one only came back a PSA 6. This was a
That's pretty good though for those things.
and it looks good.
Those
It's just the
Panini
coloring.
stickers are always shitty grades, dude.
They are, yeah. And this
Yes.
one, I didn't know it when I sent it in, but when I compared it with another, I realized that this was faded. So that's why I got the 6. But this card, I picked one up in like a BGS 7 or something for $100 at the Dallas Card Show.
Oh, that's
And I just-
still.
And I just threw it in the case with like all these other, like I was talking about, these $100,000 LeBrons and these Jordan rookies and Kobe credentials. And I tell you what, it's crazy how many people came up in that case and that Snoop Dogg was the card that they like were gravitated toward and wanted to talk about and asked about. So that was when the light bulb came on for me. I was like, oh, I see something happening here.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my entry point to it. And since then I've dabbled with a few different projects.
And that's one of the great things about attending all these out of state shows, especially like the Dallas show, that you get to meet great people. Like I get to meet you, you get to meet me, and you get to network. And if it wasn't for the Dallas show, if Dan, the great curator, hadn't dragged me to Dallas, I wouldn't have met you, and we wouldn't have started sharing, trade secrets of buying all these great like music cards and everything. You wouldn't have shared with me the Prince Warner Brothers card. I had not known anything about it, and I have already bought one. I've already sent it off to PSA. So hopefully, I don't think it's going to get that good of a grade. I'll be lucky to get like a 4 or 5, but I'm just happy to own one. But so, going to these shows, it's great to meet people like you, man. Definitely.
I could not agree more. And I was thinking about it. That's exactly where we met the first time, was Dallas Card Show. And I can even remember where we were sitting out in the lobby right there.
For trade night.
Yeah, and even that first conversation, I think we were there for like an hour and a half. I mean, we just like we were instantly connected with our love of the similar things. You're talking about.
Remember, I was walking around with the great curator, and you were talking to some guys that were doing some breaks, and they saw in my case. Remember what it was they bought from me? Do you know what it was?
I don't.
It was a rookie card of a musician.
A musician.
Yes, famous guy, super famous rapper.
Oh, it's Eminem.
With a PSA 10. No.
Oh,
it's a PSA 10. Jay-Z.
Oh, the Jay-Z.
Yes, the Topps Chrome PSA 10. And the guy goes, I didn't know this existed. And he goes, I just want to buy it.
That's the way it is with the pop culture stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, people, and it's like one of these things too. Like they don't even like bother looking up comps and stuff like that. It's just like they're cool. They want it, right?
There's not many comps on all this stuff either. And then you showed me that, and then I told you all the stuff that I'd been selling, and then you saw like how well I did that weekend with all my non-sports stuff. And then you started buying more and more and sharing with me, and then we traded contact info, and we were starting to trade back, like doing screenshots of things we were buying, and then like, Merlin, got to buy this, Scott, Merlin, buy this, Scott, buy this. and we're been buying it up and then sending it to PSA, and hopefully we're going to bring a lot of that to Vegas with us to the Mint Collective. So have you got any of that stuff back since? Have you been stocking up things since the Dallas show?
I have indeed. I've gotten some stuff back. I've got a stack here because I thought you might ask. So I have some stuff here to
Okay.
show. I just posted this one on. I think I bought this that weekend actually raw off eBay. This is a Will Smith rookie.
Is that an 8?
It's a PSA 8, but it's the only one graded. They've
Well,
never graded any others.
Oh, do you know how much those things have gone up? Like, may I ask how much you paid for that one at the time?
I think I paid $275 for it raw.
Oh, raw. You got that raw and got an 8 back?
Yeah. And I mean, good luck finding another copy of these because I've been watching for more of them.
Because that's the fan club one.
Yeah, the fan club collection.
The ones that are more common is like next year afterwards, like 91 or 92. But the fan club one is the hardest one. I just got the fan club one back, and
I think they might be out of Canada because I see it has Panini Canada on the back, and then they have it. The text is repeated in French, so I think it's like a Canadian issue. So
it might be because see, I got one too. It's SGC7.
There it is. Yeah, that's good too, man. Yeah,
yeah.
They're tough. They're tough to find.
SG7s. And then, like you said, I got this Madonna rookie, and it got a 1. I found out all because someone drew a 2 on the back of it. Ugh. And so, because of that, they gave it a 1.
So we know now if you want to get a 1 on it, just draw something. That's how you get the 1.
Yeah, I could send it to PSA, and I'll probably could get a 2 or 3, but it's a risk.
Let's see, what else do I got here? I'm bringing this one with.
Give me some goodies, man.
I got the Taylor and Kanye.
Okay. Now, why is that significant?
It's the rookie card of 2 of the biggest cultural icons of their generation, 2 of the voices of their generation. And honestly, like this card, I'm kind of proud.
Say what the card is, because some people may not be able to see it properly.
So this was out of 2011 Topps American Pie. And this is just the base card, and this is a PSA 10. I graded this myself. So it's the rookie card of both, and this card honestly it's probably too late to like get in on this card. I'm kind of proud how early I was in on it. So I got some raw ones, I graded them, and I did really well on them.
That's
but
amazing.
Now it's crazy. Like raw ones are doing $125, $150 each. I think when I bought this one, it was like they were going for like $30, and I paid up for. I think I paid $60 for it just because I knew it was a nice copy. I knew I was going to grade it. Now they're going for twice that for bad copies. So. This is a perfect example, though. You got to kind of be ahead of the curve. If you were in on this 3 months ago, you're doing really well. Now it's kind of like the top. I think everyone else is kind of on it now.
And what do you think the value of a PSA 10 will be running around this time?
One of the base just sold for $1,500 on eBay of a PSA 10, and then the foil, a PSA 9 of the more rare foil version, went for $3,000. So,
oh my goodness! Do you have the foil one?
Not anymore.
Oh, you already sold it.
I did. I had to. Yep.
How much you get for that baby? 3? Oh, you got you had the PSA 9.
That was me. Yeah, I had to move it.
Good job, man.
I had to so I could buy more stuff like this. This is one I think is cool.
Oh, get a little closer. Oh, now a little further back. What is that? Sorry. It's very pixelated. It's so tiny.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like a beetle.
Stamp. It is.
It's definitely it's Paul McCartney.
Yep, it's a stamp, and it's from 1964
it's a 9.5
Hallmark.
BGS.
Exactly.
What year?
1964.
1964. So when they pretty much started.
That's the first year that Paul McCartney has anything in the PSA registry. So technically, Paul McCartney, quote unquote, rookie. And it's like you said, it's a BGS 9.5. There are no PSA 10s. There's like 4 PSA 9s. So probably the highest graded. And I mean, how hard is it to get a good grade on a stamp with all those edges? So.
And did you find that one graded, or did you grade that yourself?
I found that one graded, actually.
Yeah, I would imagine, because that would be very hard to grade yourself.
So those are a couple things I've picked up lately.
That's gorgeous. Where'd you find that one? It's on eBay?
I actually found that one on My Slabs. I was just cruising My Slabs while watching Netflix over the weekend, and it caught my eye. I thought it was really cool. Yeah.
Now you usually go down that rabbit hole and like start like surfing and like I call it mining. I go through like eBay, My Slabs, ComC, wherever I can get Mercury, whatever I can get to, and start searching in keywords and try to find those magical gems that
Totally.
people have not discovered yet.
Well, I'll tell you my process with like the pop culture, non-sport stuff, and then I'm interested to hear yours. Maybe it's the
Okay,
same, maybe it's similar. So, like, it's evening stuff, when I'm watching TV, watching Netflix or whatever, I just start thinking like, who's like universally loved, right? Who does
right.
everybody like?
It's very topical. Like I had
And
the
it's
Betty
like
Whites.
Betty White is a perfect
Yes.
example of that, right? And nobody doesn't like Betty White. So that's kind of where I start. Then I just figure out, then I go check the PSA registry. I'm like, okay, do they have anything graded? What's the earliest thing they have
Ooh.
graded? Then I go start checking eBay to see if that's on there. Is there anything earlier than that on there? And then the other thing I look for too is just kind of like, pop culture things that are going to be happening, award ceremonies, and that could work out good or bad. I bought some Lady Gaga stuff thinking she was going to be not only nominated for an Oscar, but win an Oscar. She did
Mhm.
not even get nominated, snubbed.
Oh, she
Um,
didn't get nominated for the House of Gucci?
didn't even get nominated.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. But she's still Lady Gaga, so it's
Right.
okay.
I mean, the Academy never screws up, Merlin. I don't know what happened there, but
But did she got nominated for a Golden Globe though, right?
I think so. Yeah.
But but no one cared about the Globes this year. There was all that
Yeah.
political issue with it.
But
So
yeah, I kind of look for stuff like that too. Award show stuff. When Taylor Swift was going to win a Grammy for her album, I got like a CD cover sign, so stuff like that. So I just kind of look for who's popular, who do people really love, and then like what's coming up in culture that could kind of maybe shift the market or bring attention to
now,
something.
have you been buying any of the Star Wars or Marvel like everybody else?
I have not dabbled yet. The Star Wars, the Star Wars card that I loved most was the one you had, the Kurosawa
Yeah,
101.
right. That I
Like
tenderized the curator with.
that was a beautiful card. Yeah, I mean, it still is. It's not like it's gone. You just don't have it. But yeah, that's definitely the coolest Star Wars card I've ever seen. But I actually just dabbled in my first Marvel card, I guess. They're stickers, but
Okay.
I don't know if you're. So this is, if you can see,
Oh
maybe just a
yeah,
little
I've seen some
better.
of those. I don't know if you can get those graded or not,
You
but if
can
you can,
indeed.
let me know. What
You
with
can
who?
indeed. SGC definitely does them, and I think PSA does too. They're Impel, Impel, and they're those vending machine stickers that
Okay.
you put 50 cents in and you pull out, and they'd be in like the white cardboard flip over slip. And
Well, if you send them for grading and they grade them, let me know because I have a stack of them myself. I even
do you?
have a
Yeah,
Dolly Parton.
they're cool too. I just like that pose of the Hulk, so that one kind of spoke to me. I found a couple that are in good condition, and they're like there's different variations too. There's one with Kodak paper, which is this one. Then there's
Yes.
one that's just plain. So that's my first foray into
Now,
Marvel.
have you sent any of those Prism vending stickers in for grading?
I'm going to. I got
Okay,
two of
you
them. I
let me
picked up
know.
2 copies of these, and they will be
Okay.
going in my next grading order. Yeah, I'm just debating whether PSA or SGC, so I'm figuring out which.
Right. And if you viewers out there know about those Prism vending stickers too, because I know like those basketball ones, the curator showed the other night on
The
Between the
Jordan.
Slabs, the Jordan, like there's a Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and they're going for like tens of thousands of dollars. But like those Marvel and there's like pop culture ones. I have like one of Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson. So if those could get graded and who grades them, let me know because I want to send those in for grading. I did send them. I did send mine in the PSA like for the bulk ones last year, and they all got rejected. That's why.
There's a cool one on eBay right now. It's got Hulk Hogan and who was it else? Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Oh, it's a vending machine one.
Yeah.
Is it graded or what?
No, it's raw. It's like 500
Okay.
bucks though.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
a
let me
cool one.
know, okay? And you have any more unique cards?
I guess the other one that stands out that I got here, I'm kind of excited about this. So I don't know if you've talked about because I think you're in on the Queen Elizabeth too, right? Have you sent a Queen Elizabeth in as well for grading?
Oh, yes. Hold on, Scott.
Yeah. Oh, you got one to show?
Mhm.
I literally just got my Queen Elizabeth, and I think Merlin and I have the same card, and I believe there's only 2 of these graded or something like that. So it's really low pop, so it's one of those cards that even if it grades poorly, it's still really rare. I mean, it could be like a PSA 6 and be the highest graded or something like that. And the copy I got, I'm really pumped about because it looks pretty clean. It has some print defects, but it's sharp and centered.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty pumped about it. I think we have the same card, right? The
What's
1930, the Queen Elizabeth, the 1935
Yeah,
Godfrey.
sure. This one right here. I'm bringing it with me.
There it is. Oh, you already got it back from grading. Okay.
Yeah, from SGC.
Oh, mine's a little different. What year is yours?
It's a 37. Is yours smaller or bigger?
I don't have it on hand. I already sent it to PSA. It's
Okay.
but mine was a 1935 Godfrey.
Oh, it's 35. Okay, mine's
35.
a 37. Oh, yours is
Okay.
older then.
It looks very similar to the back, though. It's just like, yeah.
And then I'm bringing this. I have this not graded, but I'm bringing this one raw. Look at this. This is a lucky 8 of Spider-Man, of Ultimate
Nice.
Spider-Man, Miles Morales, numbered out of 88. It's pretty cool.
When is
And
he
then-
going to be like a featured part of a Marvel movie, Miles Morales? It's got to be coming.
Yes, he
right?
is. The Spider-Verse.
Okay.
So the sequel's coming out this fall.
There we go.
And then also, speaking of Spider-Man, that speaking of people who are of relevance, of popular relevance and pop culture, is did you watch Euphoria?
I'm aware of it. I have not
And
watched it.
Zendaya, of course.
Yes.
So I was trying to find her rookie card,
Mm.
and it's, believe it or not, the only one I can find would be the 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming. And these are the achievement cards. And I found a blue foil that just came in today from PSA. And I got a PSA 10. This is a blue foil numbered out of 99.
Score?
And so I'll bring that with me to Vegas. I was hoping to get the purple precious metal gem back, but I did not get that back in time.
I was going to
For
ask
some
where that
reason,
one was.
and I had that one with regular grading, and I sent that one in 3 weeks before this one, and this one got graded before the other ones. I don't know what's taking the other ones forever.
There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. And then I got a bunch of BTS cards that I'm just going to sell for like $5 a pop. These are from the Uno cards. Remember I told you about the Uno?
Yep.
And I sell these things like hotcakes. But they're the draw 4 has the group photo, and since these are definitely licensed by Mattel, that I sent the group ones in. There's like 4 of them with the group. I sent those in the PSA to get graded. So hopefully those will get graded because those are licensed product cards. So we'll see.
Nice.
And then I got the very first Miles Morales. This is his rookie card from 2012.
Ooh,
And I
very
got a
nice.
PSA 8. So those are kind of neat. And then I got the Clint Eastwood. from
Oh, yeah. You showed me
1973.
that one.
That's pretty cool.
Did you grade that one yourself?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then here's a matching Jimi Hendrix one. I just
I like
love the
that one.
artwork. I like to find what other pop culture icons are from this series.
These are all in a 1 to 5 grading scale, right?
They're terrible, yeah. But they look so. If you look
But it-
at them, they're really nice, sharp.
That's the thing, man. And like I say, that's the thing. I don't even sweat the grades on this
And
pop
then-
culture stuff.
And then look at this. Here is the ones you told me to get.
Yep.
The Tom Hanks from Big from 1988. They're really tiny, like the size of your thumb, from 1988 Hostess. And then here is his face.
I've got both of those at grade
So you see
myself.
so not that good of grade at all. And they came straight out of like the little packages, ceramic packages.
I
And
unwrapped
then
mine
this
as
is
well.
cool. We know Randy Newman, who does all the Toy Story songs, Disney songs. And here he is dressed in like Kiss makeup, being
That's awesome.
silly.
I've never seen that.
That's from the same set.
Same set as Prince.
Sean Cassidy. You remember Sean Cassidy?
I don't remember him like personally, but I've heard tell
I
of
know
him.
you don't know him personally.
For a little before my
And I know
5
you got
minutes
some
my
of these
time.
with me. LL Cool J rookies.
Is that the 86 or 87?
No, it's the 88. It's his first
88,
year
okay.
actually, because the 90. There's a 90 of this one.
That's
But
the
the
classic LL Cool J look too. That's the
But
that's
the-
the pose you want.
The 90 is the more common. The 88 is the hard. It looks just like this one, but this
Mhm.
is the harder one to find. Is the 88. But you got one of these with me. I thought in Atlanta.
I got a Prince from the 85. which is the
And then here's
oversized.
more Zendaya rookies. These are numbered out of 199.
Where did you
And
send the purple PMG of the Zendaya?
to PSA. That's what I'm saying. I sent this 3 weeks before I got that other one, and those got graded by PSA faster than the ones the Precious Metal Gem did. So I'm like, oy vey. And then you love this one, the COVID rookie card.
I cannot. I want to see what the reaction to that is in Vegas over the weekend. I bet a lot of people ask you about that.
So I love the COVID rookie. And then here is the some people say that's the Lady Gaga rookie card, but it's actually not the Lady Gaga rookie from the inauguration. That Topps Trump from 2015 that I found on ComC is actually the rookie with the Adele. Speaking of Adele, actually, I was looking to try to find her rookie card, which is actually the Topps Trumps, which is also Ariana Grande and a couple other people from 2015. I found this cool sketch card from Leaf that was from the National from 2012, and here she is smoking a cigarette. It's a 1 of 1. Isn't that pretty cool?
I may or may not have designs on that.
So I'm going to bring that with me and see what the response is with it in my display case. And then I have a Kelly Clarkson. This is kind of a music card. It kind of looks like a Top Trump, so I thought it was. But this is from like 2007, I think.
Oh, good one.
6. So I don't know if they're legit or not, but I'm going to bring those with me and see if those sell. And then I've got a couple of I don't know if you watch wrestling, some Dan Housen's.
I've seen his Twitter account.
You seen his Twitter account?
I like his tweets. I like the way I don't know too much about him, but I think he's funny the way he words his tweets.
Brian says, "Go easy on me, Merle Car World cards." Will do, Brian. So that's my bunch of goodies here. And then, like I said, I have some. I bought trade night. I bought a stack. Me and Dan bought a stack of BTS cards, and we literally sold them like all the stack we had the next day. So I bought a bunch to bring with me. Some BTS.
I got one more fun one here.
Okay, show me, buddy.
Not bringing this one with because it's going in for grading.
It is really. Ooh, whoa!
I believe this is a rookie.
Whoa! Is
Prince
that
Charles? Prince Charles, the future king, Princess Diana, and Prince William.
Wow!
Also a future king. 2 future kings in this picture.
Wow!
So I'm pretty sure it's Diana and William's rookie. I'm not sure about Charles. That's one of the things about these pop culture stuff. It's kind of like uncharted territory. So you might think you found a rookie card.
Who made that?
You find one 2 years earlier. It's a company called Brook and Bond. And PSA's graded these actually. There's only been 2 graded, a 5 and a 7.
Brook and Bond, and they Leaf ended up buying them out.
Oh, really?
Them, yes.
Okay, yeah, from 19.
Because I have a card of Giannis Antetokounmpo that's made by Leaf, and it's a Brook and Bond, and it looks just like that, and it's that same shape that I have of him.
Oh, that's cool.
From 2014.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, and this is clean too, so I think this has a really good chance to be the highest graded. The highest right now is a 7. So,
where'd you find that?
There actually is one on eBay that's like really bad condition, but I actually tracked a better copy down through a buddy.
That's pretty neat.
So yeah, knock on wood that it grades well.
So you're just trying to find all kinds of cool like pop culture stuff that's pretty relevant.
Right, exactly, too. And yeah, I mean, and obviously, Queen Elizabeth, she's been one of the most famous people in the world for, literally almost a century now. And same thing for Prince Charles is going to be, he's already extremely famous and he will be even more so in the coming years. So yeah, like I said, I just kind of look for popular people and things in culture.
Now, have you put any of this stuff out like in your display case that shows yet, or will Vegas be your first time?
I put some of the stuff out, but this for all the stuff I'm kind of showing, this will be their debut for the most part. I'm going to put in the showcase and kind of show off. So yeah, all the stuff will be coming with to Vegas and some more as well.
Now, will you have any Vegas themed stuff since we're in Vegas?
I thought of that. Elvis. Yeah, no, I thought of that, and I actually researched into Elvis, and that's like one of the few exceptions to the pop culture market where it is kind of picked over already. There's already been a lot of stuff graded and it's already kind of fleshed out. Whereas, the vast majority only have single digit pops, if any, graded. So yeah, Elvis is a kind of a tricky market. I'm sure there's opportunity there, but I haven't picked out the right card yet. So no, I don't think I have anything Vegas specific. I'm trying to think. How about you? Did you pick up anything specific?
No. I was
Vegas?
also
Okay.
like Frank Sinatra.
That would have been a good one. I like
Right.
your Liberace, the intro. I'm sure there's a Liberace card.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. So Brian Basketball says, which is more valuable, Kodak or plain? I'm looking at a Nightcrawler, 1992. I saw a BGV graded on Merlin.
That's a good question, and I didn't even look up like comps. So the two I got just happened to be on Kodak paper, and I didn't like do that on purpose. I just looked for the two that looked to be in the best condition. They happened to be on Kodak, and I guess if I were just to hypothesize, Kodak's more of a brand name. Maybe that's more valuable.
Right.
We're gonna find
Brian
out.
goes, yeah, the Dell song, Go Easy on Me. Yes. Now it's going to be in my head all night. I can't get it out of my head. Go easy on me. Scott, have you heard of U2s?
U2s? No. What's that one?
Yeah, Brian. Brian. What is U2s? Let's see here. Card
That's
Market Media.
the
Fun
YouTube
fact
cover
for you.
band.
Fun fact for you. Queen Elizabeth is a mechanic. She is.
When you live 100 years, you have a lot of time to like pick up hobbies and stuff, I guess.
I bet she can. She also is really good at putting together and taking apart a M16 rifle.
Breaking news on Merleworld After Dark. Queen Elizabeth handy with the wrench.
Oh yeah, she's handy with a lot of things. So what is your goals for Vegas this weekend, buddy?
Obviously for Next Gem, we want to promote Next Gem. We want to network and meet people, show off the app, give out some early access codes. So if you're going to be at the show, stop by our table. I'll hook you up and get you at the front of the line to get on the app and check out what we're doing. So those are the two biggest goals, just personally. Obviously, hanging out with people like you. It's always great. I compare it to like, the Grateful Dead. Their fans used to follow them across the country on the tour, and they would just travel on their own, and they would meet up at the next stop. And that's kind of what we do in the card world. So I'm excited for this next stop on the tour, and just to kind of, it's just to kind of get all the news and all the hubbub in the industry, and just talk cards. Maybe sell a couple too. Maybe buy a couple. You know how it goes.
Now, do you know if there's going to be any trade nights?
I was wondering that as well. I don't know if there's anything officially. I know like Friday night there's like some kind of welcome reception that goes till 10 p.m. But
what does that entail? Do you know?
I think it's at the card show. So I'm not exactly sure what it's going to entail. We'll have to be surprised together. But I'm hoping something like pops up Friday and Saturday night after the shows, and people get together and keep the fun going.
Yeah, Dan, I think he has dinner with some guys, like a business dinner with, I think, Slab Mags, and then he's planning on meeting up with us. But
that's one of the problems with Vegas that I found, because I went to the industry summit there like last fall, and there's just so much to do in Vegas that people kind of tend to like go their own way after the official events are done. So I'm hoping that's not quite the same this time. I hope people hang out and like we have a full-on trade night, but we'll see.
Did you check the weather?
It's gonna be like 90, right?
Yeah. Did you bring your bathing suit? I hope so.
It was 32, cold, rainy. It's literally snowing outside right now. So
it is?
It literally is snowing right now.
Oh my gosh. No, it's like been nice here. It's been like almost 80 here in Los Angeles.
That 90 sounding really good.
Oh my God. I'm bringing my bathing suit, dude. I want to get some sun. I've been, stuck in convention centers for the past all year long. No sun. I need some D3 big time, guys. Let's see what Brian Basketball says here. He says collectible plastic figures that are licensed by big companies, limited to 1 month run of the small figures. After that, the molds are destroyed. Ninja and Mr. Beast go for double money. Did you know about this, Scott?
I did not. No, I wasn't familiar. It's cool though. I like that how they destroy the molds and really put a finite number on it.
That's pretty cool. These are kind of like like real life, I guess, NFTs, but real things here. So yeah. So what cards are you bringing to Vegas?
Yeah, I got the pop culture stuff, and honestly, that's like the most of what I've been getting. The only other thing I've been getting sports-wise lately, I think, is just stuff that I've been getting back from PSA that I sent back in like 14 months ago. So I've been getting some of that stuff back, just kind of low-end football stuff. But yeah, I don't have too much other than here's one I didn't show yet. I'm excited about the Biggie Smalls, the Notorious
Ooh,
B.I.G.
nice. Yeah, because how do you plan your setup when you go to shows?
Oh, okay, yeah. For the next gem table, we're bringing some new stuff this time. I believe we've got a Tim Duncan Precious Metal Gem, which is, I believe, the
Okay.
highest graded. We'll have that with. So we got some other stuff, but basically we just look, to bring with the eye candy, right? We call it our
Exactly.
flex case. We want that case like when people, and it never gets old, that when they come up to our case and they walk by and then they stop and then they come back like, oh, what was that now? Or when they start swearing, audibly swearing, looking at the cards. That's always fun too. So that's kind of the reaction we hope to evoke with the case. So yeah.
All right. And do you have any other shows coming up in the near future?
I don't think we're going to do anything in April, but I'm hoping the middle of May to go back to the Dallas Card Show. My favorite, the
I'm gonna miss you
Motherland.
there, man. I'm not gonna be able to go to Dallas in
You're not
May.
going to that one?
I can't. It's my girlfriend's birthday that weekend,
Oh,
so
if
she'll
duty
kill
calls.
me. And I'm taking her to go see Bastille that weekend for her
Okay.
birthday. So
She didn't want to go to
the
the
band
Dallas Card
Bastille
Show?
for her birthday. Yes,
Yeah.
Scott. She- yeah,
I would
dude.
pick that. That would be
Oh,
my choice for my birthday.
yeah, for us. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Oh, that's
because you should have seen the money I made. I was like, huh, the money I made for that one last time. You
it's
weren't there, but oh my gosh, it was a great show. Whew,
I
it
love
was even
Dallas.
better than the first one, the one in
Shout out to the
January.
Dallas Card Show. It's my favorite show. It's consistently, they have awesome cards, awesome people, awesome trade nights. I've never had a bad time at the Dallas Card Show. In fact, I think everyone just gets better and better. So I can't wait to go back to that one. And then I think I saw in May there's going to be a new one in like Indianapolis, which was kind of intriguing. We haven't really been to one in the
When is that
Midwest.
one?
I think it's in May. I will send you a
May.
picture of
Okay.
the, yeah. Or no, wait. Maybe June. Maybe it's June, I think. Sorry about that. Yeah, Dallas Card Show May, then Indianapolis June, then of
Okay.
course July, the national.
Yeah, and we'll probably do Dallas in July too before the national.
Ooh, you're gonna double dip, huh?
We're gonna double dip because I do so well in Dallas. I have to sell in Dallas, and since I'm gonna miss May, then I need that. I need that. Money, money,
Yeah.
money.
And the
And then
national is like
I,
uncertainty.
yeah, I mean, we're not setting up the national anyway, so I
Yeah.
have to be a dealer at one of these. So you can't
Yep.
do it at the national, but we're going to the national and trade night. Are you going to go to the national?
Absolutely. Yeah. We're actually for next gen, we're gonna be set up right in the middle in the corporate area with our friends Piece of the Game card
Oh,
shop. So
really?
yeah, we'll be right there like next to Tops and all the
Really?
big companies. Yeah.
Oh, I
So
didn't know that.
yeah,
Congratulations.
it's actually just came up a couple weeks ago. So yeah, we're excited too.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff. It's gonna be a pretty cool display. We're excited.
Yeah, and then I think we were Dan and I have been asked to host a Bleecker Street trade night at Bleecker Street, New York City, and I think they want us to do it the week right before the national. So we may be, in the Northeast area for the for that week of the national. So it's going
You
to be
gotta,
like New York City and then New Jersey and
I
Atlantic
gotta,
City.
you gotta let me know those dates. Maybe I need to
Are you
come
going
in
to come
a
too?
couple. Maybe I
Join
gotta come
us?
in a couple days early. I want to get to
Yes.
Bleecker. Those guys are great, and that's on my bucket list to get to that shop. So
So
I
yeah,
might
you'll
have
have to come and join us because I guess they want us to do like a non-sports theme night, or oddball night. And Dan and
You're
I are the
speaking my
oddball,
language.
so you can be an oddball with us, okay?
I would I'd be honored to be an oddball with you.
So I've got a lot of marketing to do,
That'll be
apparently.
awesome, man. That's awesome. Like I said, that's one of the shops that I definitely want to get to. So yeah, you'll have to let me know those dates.
You've never been?
No, in fact, I was to New York when I was a little kid, but I want to go to New York. Just personally, I want to go experience New York, and so yeah, I'm looking
Well,
for
hopefully
a
this will
reason.
motivate you to come and you can join us then.
Yeah,
Sound
absolutely.
good?
Now I got a reason.
I love it then. Let's see, Brian. It says, what's he saying? I wonder if we could rent an entire room in Dallas, Allen, in July. I don't know. I'm sure Dallas is such a great show now. I think even before the National is still going to do very well. It's already kind of made a name for itself, for itself. What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, it's always tricky, before the national, the theory is people are saving up, right? Saving up their bankroll. They're trying to sell so they have more money to spend at the national. But I don't know. I don't believe that. I think people are always looking to sell. I don't think people like
Or
trek to
buy?
Dallas and set up to not sell, right? So I think there's opportunities, and it's one of those things like there's always deals to be had. If you can't find them, you're not looking hard enough, right?
Exactly, and people might be thinking like, oh, they can make some deals, at they can make some purchases in Dallas and then sell those at the National, right?
Yep,
Who
absolutely.
knows? Or
Stocking up on
trade, whatever.
inventory, right?
Flip it, rub it down. Oh no. Let's see. What is Brian saying here? Brian says, I donated to your travel expenses, Merlin, worth every dollar. Thank you, Brian, man. Okay, let's see here. So we'll just about wrap it up here. So Scott, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm going to wash some clothes. I'm going to eat, and I got to pack because we're leaving here at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then I'll see you probably what time are you arriving in Vegas tomorrow?
I land like 6 local time, so I should be over to the hotel around an hour later. Yeah, I'll be ready to go.
Okay, are you going to be hungry then? You want to wait for you to eat or what?
Yeah, for sure.
You want to
Yeah,
eat? Okay.
yeah,
And
let's
then
grab some for you.
basketball, you happy? My North Carolinians will be playing basketball against UCLA, I think. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching that game too. I'm really excited. So I'll be
Nice.
putting some bets on the NCAA games.
I'm going to bet on my Timberwolves. I believe the Timberwolves have 2 games while we're in Vegas, so I can
Oh,
bet
you
on
want to do
them.
some pro NBA? Oh my, I'm so scared of
And then
betting on
F1.
NBA.
There's the week 2 of the F1 season is
Oh,
Sunday
you're gonna have to
morning.
teach me, brother. You're gonna have to teach me how to do that one.
I'm not quite sure how to bet on
That's
F1
scary.
either, but
Yeah.
we'll find out.
I guess it's just like any kind of racing, right?
Yeah.
Places first and second and third.
Yeah, I wonder if you can bet on. I don't know. We'll have to look. We'll learn together.
Let's do it, and then we're gonna go to Meow Wolf's, the Omega Mart. You ready for that, brother?
You know what? I'm not even entirely sure what it is. I've purposely avoided like looking into it just so I could be surprised and
Oh, you want to be
experience
totally
it.
surprised? Well, you're gonna be in store for something very fun.
All
My
right.
girlfriend is very jealous. I'm taking you guys, so
Can't wait.
she's really mad at y'all for getting because she really wants. She's been looking forward to going that for all year long.
You'll just have to go back to Vegas again and bring her, Merlin.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yep.
So, because all my friends have said this is something you do not want to miss. So we are not going to miss this, and then we'll walk up and down the strip afterwards. Sound good?
We're gonna kick off Vegas right that first night.
All right, Scott. Thank you so much for being on Merleworld After Dark, dude. And I hope you will be back sometime soon. Okay.
It's my pleasure. Absolutely, anytime. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, we'll have a fun time, and I'll see you in Vegas, dude.
See you in
Vegas,
24
baby.
hours.
All right. Good night, everyone. See y'all later on Merleworld. Bye bye.
Vegas, baby. Vegas.
Vegas, baby.